Alright guys, I owe you a video on crows. Crows are some of the most intelligent animals that we've ever discovered. And no, alligators are not real-life dinosaurs. These guys are a whole nother lineage. While yes, they are living fossils, they're not the dinosaurs. Turns out, as we are finding more and more fossil evidence, dinosaurs probably had feathers and looked a lot more like birds than we thought. That's because these bird brains are in fact the descendants of dinosaurs that have survived the last extinction, and hopefully they'll survive the Anthropocene period. Crows can remember your face and tell other crows about it. And no, we don't know how they told other crows about it. A group of graduate students decided to capture crows in full view of other crows and then release them, and then they went and told other groups of crows, which even sucked. They would go around cawing and maybe throwing junk at people that they saw as bad. We're only just beginning to decode their language, but it turns out they seem to understand ours pretty well. Crows will sit and listen to languages other than the one they're familiar with and pay extra attention when they're not familiar with it. What they're doing with this information? Who knows? They are the only animal other than humans that will make tools in order to make other tools. No matter what problem we throw at them, they seem to be able to solve it. They also hold what appears to be investigative funerals. So when one crow dies, other crows, including other flocks that they aren't even familiar with, will come in and talk about it, it seems. Some scientists have hypothesized they're trying to figure out what killed that crow, and they're trying to share that information. They can be taught to understand the value of money and seem to actually understand recursive patterns better than chimpanzees and some people. Why does a crow need this much intellectual power? We really don't know. Humans seem to be awfully set in their ways and thinking that humans are the only animals that have intelligence, but we too are animals. We just happen to have thumbs and the willpower to take over the world. I would caution other scientists to think a little bit outside the box when we're thinking about language and intelligence. Prairie dogs are the only animals that we know that seem to have syntax and grammar. But there's a lot of other ways that animals communicate that we don't understand. We don't even have all of these senses that exist in the animal kingdom. After all, platypi can see electricity. Let me know if you want to learn more about any of these topics.